Matcha latte. This ubiquitous drink emerged as a bridge between ancient Japanese tea ceremonies and modern Western cafe culture. It starts with a base of concentrated matcha, traditionally whisked into a thick paste before being combined with steamed milk to create a velvety texture. What sets it apart is the balance of amino acids like L-theanine, which provides a calm energy boost that contrasts with the sharp spike of traditional coffee. In many urban centers, you will now see variations like the dirty matcha, where a shot of espresso is added to create a complex, layered beverage that appeals to serious caffeine drinkers. Matcha ice cream. Known in Japan as matcha aisu, this dessert has evolved from a niche traditional treat into a global phenomenon with varying levels of intensity. Some specialty shops in Shizuoka even offer a scale from 1 to 7, allowing customers to choose exactly how much bitterness they want to experience. The cold temperature of the ice cream slightly numbs the palate, which means a higher concentration of premium powder is often needed to ensure the grassy notes remain clear and distinct. It is usually served as soft serve in tourist districts like Kyoto, providing a portable way to enjoy the region's most famous agricultural product. Matcha soba. These noodles, often called soba, are a prime example of how tea can be used as a functional ingredient in savory cooking. The tea powder is finely milled and integrated into a mixture of buckwheat and wheat flour, which prevents the noodles from becoming brittle while adding a distinct vegetal fragrance. Historically, these were served to monks and nobility as a refined meal that felt lighter and more aromatic than standard grains. Today, they are most commonly enjoyed cold with a side of dashi-based dipping sauce, where the subtle tea flavor acts as a refreshing counterpoint to the salty umami of the broth. Matcha tiramisu. This modern fusion dessert replaces the traditional cocoa powder and espresso soak with high-grade green tea to create a lighter, more floral profile. The ladyfinger biscuits are submerged in a vibrant matcha tea instead of coffee, ensuring that every bite carries the signature earthiness of the leaves. This dish has become a centerpiece for social media due to its striking layers of white mascarpone and deep green sponge, often topped with a thick dusting of powder that resembles a manicured moss garden. It represents a shift in pastry arts, where traditional European textures are redefined through an East Asian lens. Matcha white chocolate. The marriage of cocoa butter and powdered tea solved the problem of matcha's natural astringency by coating the taste buds in rich, protective fats. This combination gained massive international fame through limited edition snacks and candy bars, which introduced millions of people to the flavor of green tea for the first time. During production, the tea must be kept at specific temperatures to prevent the vibrant green color from turning brown or losing its delicate aroma. It is now considered a standard category of chocolate in its own right, often used by professional chocolatiers to create ganaches that feel both indulgent and grounded. Matcha warabi mochi. Unlike standard rice-based mochi, this version is made from the starch of the wild bracken plant, resulting in a texture that is more like a delicate, melting jelly. The pieces are traditionally rolled in a mixture of toasted soybean powder and matcha, though modern versions often use a pure tea coating for a more intense experience. Because the starch itself is quite neutral, the quality of the tea used for the dusting becomes the defining characteristic of the dish. It is frequently served with a small pitcher of kuromitsu, a dark sugar syrup, which adds a smoky sweetness that complements the bitter tea. Matcha curry. This surprising savory dish originated in Kyoto as a way to incorporate the city's famous tea into a hearty, everyday meal. The tea powder is added to a base of white curry or a mild coconut-based sauce, resulting in a thick, green gravy that looks unusual but tastes remarkably balanced. The bitterness of the tea helps to cut through the richness of the spices and the starchiness of the vegetables, adding an extra layer of depth that regular curry lacks. It is a testament to the versatility of the ingredient, proving that it can hold its own even when paired with pungent spices like cumin and turmeric. Matcha Basque cheesecake. This contemporary take on the crustless burnt cheesecake from Spain uses the high heat of the oven to caramelize the exterior while keeping the center soft and green. The bitterness of the tea is a natural match for the slightly charred, bitter notes of the dark brown surface, creating a sophisticated flavor profile that avoids being overly sweet. It has become a viral sensation in bakeries because the tea ensures the center remains a vivid, gooey emerald color that contrasts sharply with the burnt top. This dish highlights the tea's ability to withstand high temperatures while still retaining its core identity and health benefits.